Good morning. We are so delighted that you have joined us this morning. I am Reverend Bronica Martindale Taylor, and we would like to say, welcome to our 9th annual My Hair, My Health Conference. This year is our first virtual My Hair, My Health event. Our culture is royal, radiant, and resilient. We did not let COVID-19 stop our coming together to celebrate one another. Today, we connect to the importance of culture, family, health, and style. Our culture is the foundation that waters our internal seed to bloom into a beautiful flower. Each one of you is a flower with a sweet fragrance of life. When we come together and work together, we form a beautiful bouquet of flowers. It is up to us that we share and pass down knowledge and tradition to each generation. And one of the traditions that we pass down is the care and maintenance and styling of our hair. We rock natural hair, afros, curls, twists, braids, locks, wigs, weaves, perms, pressing curls with ease. We set the styling trends for the world. We model greatness, and our standards are defined in excellence. As we set trends for the world, it is important that we remain healthy, mind, body, and soul. We cannot allow COVID-19 to rob us from our greatest potential. Black lives do matter. As a people, we have witnessed abuse of power, racial discrimination, medical malpractice, and judicial murder. We can no longer afford to allow false narratives to define who we are as a people. It is important that My Hair, My Health provides a platform for educating, learning, and mentoring the fullness of being Black. The My Hair, My Health movement was born in 2012 and set the stage for Black women to identify their inner and outer beauty. We were blessed to discover that there were other soul organizations that needed to be fed the truth and were willing to sponsor the movement. These organizations are the roots of My Hair, My Health. Healthy Heritage Movement, Riverside Community Health Foundation, Just Move Consulting, HEG Heritage Education Group, Hair Story Natural Hair Salon, Lovely Locks, and the San Bernardino County Nutrition Department. We have ladies that journeyed with us through the course of time and are still connected to us today. We hope you will enjoy yourself today and expand your knowledge and add to the creativity of your mind. We have a great program lined up for you today. We are excited to bring you talented, inspirational, and motivated speakers. We have a few housekeeping rules. Your microphone will be muted while the presentation is in session. If you have any questions, select the chat box and put your name and email for recognition and place your question in the chat box to be addressed. We also have an event survey that we would like you to fill out upon the completion of your attendance. We know how much gifts are so loved. We will be providing an opportunity drawing for all My Hair, My Health attendees. You will be notified by email if selected from the drawing. Indeed, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce to some and present to others My Hair, My Health 2020. To begin our program this morning, we are so excited. We have our celebrity team player, Makita Francisco, and she is going to sing and serenade us this morning with the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the roaring sea. Sing a song full of the hope that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Virtual clap, ladies, virtual clap. And virtual snap, ladies, virtual snap. That's what we're going to be doing for one another from now on. I'm so glad that we have our sister, Makita Francisco.
Hey.
We always know that she is our celebrity, local celebrity, world celebrity for us. But sisters, you need to be introduced. So who is she if you do not know? So just get comfortable and let's get to know one another as we proceed with the program. But first, they need to know who you are.
Wow.
And tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a singer, songwriter, actress, author, talk show host, radio show host. I've done pretty much about everything you could possibly do on the entertainment level of the industry. I'm former lead vocalist of Rolls Royce. I've traveled and toured the world, not only with them, but I've also been the background singer for everybody. Tina Marie, Lenny Kravitz, Ziggy Marley, Eric Benet, Philip Bailey, Sheila E. Oh my God, I'm missing people. Mavis Staples. Oh my God, I can't ever forget you, Mom Mavis.
You have the regalness about you, and our culture does have that, ladies.
Yes.
We are
it's
royal.
organic.
We are royal.
Yes.
You were queen of New Jersey.
Yes.
Could you give us that title?
I was Miss Greater Bridgeton, then Miss Cumberland County, then Miss New Jersey. But I did so many pageants.
The reason why, ladies, I'm speaking about this queendom and this richness, because also there's a sacrifice on that, and as being black.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to also touch into.
Okay, we're going in the hot seat.
Yes, we're going in the hot seat.
Okay.
Because it is one thing to be talented and gifted.
Yes.
But talk to our sisters about being talented and gifted in Black in the entertainment industry.
Well, you really have to know who you are in this game. It's so important. You can't go in any industry that's modeling, acting, even athleticism. You can't go into the industry without knowing who you are and whose you are. Because if you don't know, then they're going to define that for you. Well, because my dad made me feel like check it. There was no one more fly, more beautiful, more chocolatey than his daughter.
And that's what we want you, sisters, to feel. Who you are is raw, beautiful.
Yes.
And all your different hues of shade.
Right.
I know that you have a beautiful little girl. Wanted to basically share that with our sisters out there viewing. And she's 10 years old. Her name is Naila. Share with us as sisters, because some of us have daughters and children. Share with us how you instill in her self-worth and strength and the acceptance of herself as Black and her hair.
I always say to all of my children, I teach them the difference between the truth and what they say. We don't do they say in my house. You understand? It's the truth. The truth is that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So, and I instill that in my children, but especially my daughter, because I want her to understand that her Black is so bold, phenomenal, beautiful, bad.
Yes. Our sisters out here, you want to know, I'm going to ask my sister this question to finish this sentence.
Okay.
Black hair is
regal, rich, the bomb. And I mean, I pray that we get it. One of the things that I've experienced in the industry was what I had naturally was not considered beautiful.
Right.
But when someone bought what I had naturally, it was exotic. I experienced hypothyroidism.
I was going to say, would you share with the sisters what happened?
I experienced a chronic bout with hypothyroidism. It caused my hair to just fall from the root. It was like, what in the world is really going on with me? And then we found out that my hormones were off. So no one ever said thyroidism until I saw my heart out there in the OC, Dr. Cheryl Lee. I love you to this day. Dr. Cheryl Lee, we went to a women's function. You know, I'm always at something.
Yeah, women's conference.
So we went to a women's conference, and I said, Mom, because I was on tour, so I hadn't seen her in about a year and a half.
Yes.
And so I said, Mom, how are you? And she hugged me, and then she did the, like a mother does.
Right.
She
let me check you out. Let me scan you.
Yeah. And she surveyed me from head to toe with those big, beautiful eyes. And she said, something's wrong with your thyroid. Now, I had been to the doctor, high blood pressure, they said, hormones were off, but no one had diagnosed me with hypothyroidism. And she immediately, we were not in her office. And she immediately diagnosed me. And then, of course, I went and did the follow-up.
And that's what we have to do. Encourage one another. And I know some people are saying that, liability and things to that nature, but we also have to check ourselves because it takes a village. And in order for us to survive, we have to love one another to care if we truly are healthy. And that's what the My Hair, My Health conference is about, is coming together as sisters and scanning each other with true love, commitment and dedication to one another in order to look at each other and say, hey, I identify that
Right.
Or I once had this symptom, you might have it as well. And that's why it's important for today. We're going to be sharing a lot of different things with you, and hopefully you can identify something or can be able to help another sister or brother to be healed.
In the moment that I started, researching on what things needed to be done that would help me heal from the inside out, everything came back. My hair, my nails, everything. I didn't even. I haven't had the tips put back on me because my hands, everything just started coming back into alignment. Yeah, you have to Sankofa. You have to really Sankofa, sisters, and that means go back and fetch it. Go back and fetch who we were before here. That's so important. Learn how we ate. Learn how we dressed. Learn what we did to protect ourselves. Learn what we did to self-heal ourselves.
Yes. I have a question, and let me see my other question. Ladies, I would like to ask Nikita. Okay. During these troubled times, how do you bring peace to yourself and amongst your household?
My household.
Yes.
Not only is it my queendom, it should be my place of serenity. It should be my place of peace. It should be my place of love.
Yes.
It should be my refuge from what's going on out in the world.
Yes.
The bathroom. I have to beautify the bathroom. And I mean that so that when my daughter wants to go get in the bathtub, that she sees beautiful things that remind her to smell beautiful, to look beautiful, to feel beautiful, to nurture her skin, to nurture her hair. Yeah. All of that is very important. My mornings are full of worship. I love to, that's my time before the sun comes up, before a child is stirring. It's me talking to the Father, declaring and pronouncing and announcing. I declare the sun will bless me, the moon will bless me, the stars will bless me, and my household. Every day.
Because a lot of times our communication right now is going to be like we're doing right now. Not to say that we're not going to ever be able to come and physically be able to give each other love. However, right now we're going to have to communicate sometimes virtually when we're doing events and different things. Very important that we talk about the health and wellness, and we'll be able to talk even more so psychologically later on in the conference about mental health and which we can address later. How do you deal as an artist, as a mother, as a friend? I mean, your daughter is starting a whole new way of school.
Yes.
And some of your kids are doing something different in this time.
Now the new normal is okay with me. And it's because it's what you make it. I don't allow my children to feel like they're in jail.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I need her to understand that you're not in bondage because there's a pandemic going on. My house is ruled by what the Most High has said. Right. So because of that, there's victory. This has not been like where I'm grieved because I'm home. For the first time in 29 years, I'm not on tour. Right. I'm actually home every single day. Why am I finna cry about it? No, I'm not making the money. But the time with my children is priceless. So this pandemic can be a blessing if you allow it. You have to make up your mind if something's a blessing or a curse.
And I'm just gonna put some energy on the blessing because we've had enough curses. I want to ask you one more question, and then we're going to be closing out and starting our other sessions. Okay. You have to wear many hairstyles for different shows.
Oh, yeah.
How do you stay grounded in self-love and self-identity?
I only wear what makes me feel phenomenal. I only wear what makes me feel phenomenal. I love being a natural Black woman. I love natural styles. Every now and again, like I said, I did that silk press thing and I didn't like it because my ear was crunchy. But but I mean, I love the versatility of who we are.
And she can close us out in this segment just to say, the natural woman.
You make me feel like a natural woman. Peace, family. Love you.